In this action-packed RPG, you command a floating castle and lead warriors into battle in a world plagued with miasma. The Exemplars, weapons capable of morphing into sentient warriors, call the castle home. Lucian, a charismatic leader, finds an ancient tome that reveals the existence of these weapons. He and a revenant named Rowena establish an alliance to defeat Welkin's oppressive master. You play as the Master of Destiny, determining the fate of individuals through speech. You may also play as Rowena, commanding a team of famous exemplars in intense real-time fights. Witness the ultimate mix of card games and roguelikes in a single-player deck builder. Create your own deck, meet incredible monsters, and discover relics of unimaginable power. The game has a dynamic deck-building mechanism that challenges strategic acumen, with hundreds of cards added to your deck each time you ascend the Spire. Choose cards that synergize and work together to efficiently kill enemies and reach the Spire's peak. Every voyage through the Spire features a unique layout, offering limitless replayability and excitement. In A Hat in Time, you will play the part of a little spacefaring girl wearing a huge top hat. Join her as she tackles the task of locating her missing timepieces, the source of her fuel, which are spread throughout a mystery world. Help Hat Kid overcome numerous obstacles by leaping, fighting opponents, and creating new hats along the way. Explore every part of this enthralling planet to acquire the timepieces and complete her epic journey. Meet fascinating characters such as the Mafia of Cooks, the eccentric Birds of Dead Bird Studio, the scary Shadows of Subcon Forest, and many others. Neon City Riders is a 2D action-adventure game set in a post-cyberpunk neon world populated by superpowered urban gangs. Rick, a masked hero, goes on an epic mission to free Neon City from the grip of strong gangs. The game boasts violent action, a non-linear advancement system with optional side quests, nostalgic retro-futuristic graphics, and a large open-world city adorned with neon lights and skyscrapers. Players interact with a broad group of individuals, solve complex puzzles, and personalize their characters with trendy clothes.
Sure, let's dance.
Shelley is on a quest to take down Dr. Jadis Heskell, a transhumanist mastermind in Neo-DC. The game includes a wide range of weaponry such as tri-barreled revolvers, grenade launchers, and heat-seeking smart bomb. Onion Fury, a tribute to classic first-person shooters, blends nostalgia with current advances. Key features include dynamic gameplay, handcrafted visuals, and an impressive gear of weaponry. The game combines 1990s gameplay with new improvements like locational damage and smooth level changes. In Umbra, a realm plagued by history, players must rescue Amon's uncle from an old cult and discover the secrets of EARTHLOCK. The game includes fast-paced, strategic fights in which players may harness the power of magic and produce lucrative objects. The talent table feature enables players to tailor their character's evolution, allowing them to develop in a way that matches their preferences. The game offers 6 playable characters, each with its own set of powers, and players must form strong alliances in order to gain a strategic advantage in combat. CrossCode is a 2D action RPG featuring flawless physics, a fast-paced fighting system, and fascinating puzzle mechanisms. It has a captivating sci-fi tale with puzzles reminiscent of Zelda-style dungeons. Players employ tools to discover and exploit their opponent's vulnerabilities, while also selecting equipment and talents for a more comprehensive approach. Over 90 fighting techniques and passive talents may be mastered, and over 100 missions with distinct objectives and difficulties can be completed. A young ninja goes on a perilous trek across a cursed land to deliver a scroll critical to his clan's existence. The game begins as an action platformer and progresses into a huge adventure full of thrilling moments, unexpected turns, and lighter humor. The dynamic and acrobatic gameplay allows players to participate in combat while navigating obstacles with precision. As the trip progresses, the protagonist earns character improvements and unlocks new skills, increasing depth and replayability. The game includes bizarre villains, strong bosses, and quirky allies. Transistor is an action RPG set in a science fiction scenario in which players use an unknown weapon to explore a future metropolis. The game blends fast-paced action with strategic planning to provide an engaging and responsive gameplay experience. As the game progresses, players learn more about the Transistor and its former owners. Key features include a new universe designed by the same team that produced Bastion, a configurable Transistor with dozens of capabilities, and a dynamic music. Overall, Transistor is a gripping game with its unique combination of action, strategy, and storyline. As the immortal king of the underworld, you must harness Olympus' amazing abilities and legendary weapons to defeat the god of death. You'll meet Olympian gods like Zeus, Athena, and Poseidon and can select from their blessings to improve your talents. The game has a broad range of individuals, allowing you to form meaningful relationships and investigate the dynamics of a dysfunctional family. Each excursion into the underworld brings fresh surprises, and you can utilize the Mirror of Night to boost your power. While you may not require godlike status, the task will test your abilities to the maximum. Kingdom Rush Frontiers is a new level of tower defense gameplay that includes dazzling towers, levels, heroes, and other features. With 18 abilities and 8 specialized tower upgrades, players may construct strong structures. The game also has an upgrading system to accommodate different playstyles. Players may train 16 legendary heroes with distinct specialties and face off against over 60 opponents with distinct powers. There are harsh boss fights, over 80 achievements, in-game ethnography, traditional iron and heroic game modes, and 3 difficulty levels in the game.
Besides, if not for the
Bastion is a video game that combines action role-playing with a dynamic narrator. Over 40 graphically breathtaking landscapes await players as they investigate the mysteries of the calamity, a strange disaster. They may arm themselves and fight in fierce combat with dangerous beasts. After finishing the tale, the game unlocks new game pluses and in soundtrack attacks mode, as well as interesting battle mechanics, complex storyline, hand-painted artwork, an original music soundtrack, over 10 distinct weapons, and 6 strong Bastion buildings.
well,
Discover the intriguing domain of Hob, a chaotic world adventure game. Solve riddles and restore balance to uncover the planet's secrets and reshape it. Enhance your artificial glove arm to get new skills. Uncover ancient ruins, form friendships with sprites, and battle rogue monsters. The Ultimate Edition of Hob includes special Nintendo Switch features such as HD rumble and touchscreen compatibility. The game also has enhanced camera control choices, simpler menus, and a revamped campaign, making exploring Hob's world more engaging than ever before. Thanks everyone for watching. If you liked any one of these games, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Hope to see you on the next one. And stay awesome! Call of Juarez Gunslinger is an exciting game that sends players on a deadly adventure as a vicious bounty hunter seeking down famed criminals such as Billy the Kid, Pat Garrett, and Jesse James. The game blurs the borders between reality and fiction, allowing players to customize their talents and weaponry. The game features stunning scenery and wildness, allowing players to participate in all-out gunfights and go on an epic quest as a vicious bounty hunter. Sundered is an exciting Jotun game that follows Ishi, a traveler in a lonely universe. The game requires players to travel perilous dungeons filled with nightmare creatures and fight monsters with corrupted artifacts. The Magnet of the Gong update adds functionality for up to 4 players in local co-op multiplayer. See beautiful hand-drawn imagery, fierce clashes with foes, spectacular boss fights, local co-op, customizable gameplay with upgrades and character builds, and over 15 hours of gameplay are among the highlights. Unruly Heroes is a game based on the Chinese book Journey to the West that follows 4 opposed heroes who must collect all scroll fragments and journey to exotic worlds to restore equilibrium. Jumping, climbing, surprising obstacles, and fierce battle are all part of the game as players face off against opponents and unforgettable boss characters. The Legend of the Monkey King, mastering the combined strength of 4 heroes, testing reflexes against enemies and bosses, and fighting against friends in local or online PvP are just a few of the key features. GRIS, a young girl full of optimism, finds herself trapped in her own world while dealing with a horrible incident. Her outfit reflects her journey through sadness, endowing her with greater talents to navigate her fading world. As the story progresses, GRIS experiences emotional growth, allowing her to see her environment from a new viewpoint and revealing previously unknown avenues that may be traveled with her newly gained talents. GRIS provides gamers with a relaxing and thought-provoking experience that is free of risk, frustration, and death. Stella, a loving ferryman, escorts departed souls to the afterlife in Spiritfarer. She builds a lovely yacht in order to explore the world beyond. She meets a variety of spirits along the route, each with their own story and personality. Stella must soothe them, fulfill their final desires, and assist them in coming to grips with their mortality. Cultivating a garden, mining minerals, fishing, and making things are all activities. Cooking is an important part of the journey since it feeds and comforts the soul. Thanks everyone for watching. If you liked any one of these games, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Hope to see you on the next one. And stay awesome!